What is your full name?
Michelle Benner,
Where were you from?
Oak Park, Michigan,
How old were you in 2009?
46 years old.
What do you recall about your financial life before the Great Recession?
My husband and I had a thriving business. We had a home that we were buying and owned. We had a bank account, savings account, 401k, and we had a pretty good financial situation.
How did you discover that our nation was facing a severe economic situation?
I started to see a trend where the banks were having trouble giving out loans and mortgages, and I saw that the large banks were had cutbacks, so that caused consumer spending. And I saw the banks on Wall Street crash, and that kind of caused the recession.
How did you feel about financial bailout given to the bank industry? Why?
I think the government policies caused the financial crisis on one hand, but at the other hand, I think when they helped bail out like GM and Chrysler and so forth, they saved some jobs and also allowed a little bit of spending to happen that wouldn't have happened if they hadn't have helped with the bailout.
What happened to your extended family, friends, and neighbors during the Great Recession? How did this impact you?
I saw a family member lose their home. I saw a family member lose their job. I saw many people lose their retirements. They thought they had 401ks, and when the big banks crashed, they lost their whole retirement fund and had to go back to work. And some of the people that had already retired had a very little income to live on.
Do you think that recessions or depressions can be prevented? Why or why not?
I see a trend with recessions in the economy when there's a change in elections. With political parties, I think that okay. I think that they can be prevented. I think that a lot of laws and a lot of the Congress and House of Representatives not working together cause a lot of the problems.
How has the Great Recession changed you?
I think I'm very much more conservative. I think that I watch the way that I pay my bills, how I spend money, how I help people. During the recession, there was a period where we had to write off $20,000 worth of debt because people didn't pay us. So we had to change our policies with our business. We also had to
How has the Great Recession changed our nation or the world?
I think it's changed the world. You see a lot more of our economy going overseas. I see us more in debt with other countries.
What was your biggest loss during the Great Recession?
We didn't really have any losses, but we almost lost our house in 2009 because of our clients not paying us and us having to write off $20,000 worth of debt. We was looking at losing our home. Fortunately, we had an aunt that came to our rescue and loaned us some money that got us through that situation.
Did you have enough money to survive?
Well, no, not really. We lost our 401 because of the recession. so we didn't have our backup plan that we had in place. We had used most of our savings to bail out his mother, who had passed away at that time, and we had to dealing with her estate and stuff. And so yeah, no, we really didn't have enough money at that time.
What were you thinking during this time?
It was really a rough time. Our concern was if we could survive with our business. It was a successful business, but with the policies, it was a rough time. It was a time where I saw a lot of people struggling, and people were unsure of the future.